Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be working on my 2017 Kawasaki 300 EX ABS Winter Edition, and I'm gonna use Kawasaki 4-stroke oil full synthetic with a OEM Kawasaki oil filter and this washer, fresh, brand new. And this is the tools that I'm gonna be using. I don't know if I'm gonna use all of them to be sure, but like I'm explain you in a little bit why I need this razor blade. But this is to tight or untie the oil filter, some wrenches, power wrench, a small drill, a light just in case, some sockets, deep sockets, more wrenches. And first thing you gotta do is turn on the bike and let it warm up for like 5 minutes. The reason why I'm swapping to fuel synthetic is because I'm gonna be using this bike for the track. And today I requested the K&N filter. That's the one that I has right now. I requested that filter at the dealership, and they told me that this one is way better than the K&N, which I prefer the K&N, but they didn't have it, so I'm gonna use this one. So I'm gonna turn on the bike and let it run for 5 minutes. So I got the bike running, it's warming up, and I don't have the oil disposal, so I'm making one right now out of the. So what I did, I cut all the way around. I just follow the sticker and it's right there. So I'm gonna be using this to pour my my burnt oil. And I'm just gonna put a plastic bag right here, a plastic bag, and I'm gonna screw this back in, and I shouldn't have no leaks. So I still got 2 more minutes and we will start taking down the screw. So it's been almost 6 minutes. So we're gonna turn it off. And the screw is actually on the right side of the bike, so wherever is your kickstand, you just walk around. And it's gonna be right here. So I'm using a 17 socket with a 6-inch extension and a 3/8 ratchet. So you want to point this back because all the pressure is gonna wants to shoot out this way, and you don't want to make a mess. So it's coming, guys. It's coming. Here she is. Yeah, that was black. Looks like chocolate. So, and like I said, this container, they work really good because the bike only holds around 2.25 quarters. But I mean, you always want to double check whenever you put in the new oil. And this right here, this window, it's like a little window that will tell you how much oil you have in your engine. And as a matter of fact, if I move my oil cap, it will make my oil drain faster. It's almost empty. You want to check your oil. I know, sounds weird, but yeah, you want to check your oil and see if you have any metal shaving. That means if you don't, that means that your motor is healthy and still running strong. I have 11,000 miles on mine, and it's a 2017. So to have that many miles, my motor's still good. So I just clean it with these rags, and I also clean the bolt. So now the fun part is gonna be to remove the oil filter. And remember that I warm up the bike, so if you touch those headers are gonna be stupid hot, so be careful, guys. Don't burn your hands or your fingers. What it actually works for me in this case, it's that my old filter has a 17mm nut at the beginning of the filter, and I'm using the 17 socket with a 6-inch extension and a 3/8 ratchet, and I can reach to it freely. So I'm gonna do this and move my recipient. I'm gonna put it on the bottom so I can catch this oil. And make sure you don't drop no oil on your headers, because whenever you turn on your bike, it's gonna smell like it's burning. But yeah, I will keep you guys posted. So this is just a nice tip that I already break loose my filter. So as you guys can see, I put some aluminum paper, foil paper, whatever you want to call it. I put some in top of my headers, and I make like a little slide. So all the oil is gonna go through the oil pan down there, and it's gonna catch it. So none of that oil is gonna be on my header. So whenever I turn on my bike, it's not gonna smoke, it's not gonna smell weird. So that's a good tip if you wanna, guys. If you guys want to do something similar, that's okay. If not, that's up to you. But as you guys can see, the foil is working like a little slide. So all the old oil is sliding through the foil paper, and it's right on the oil pan. And here is, it still looks like in good condition, but I never reuse the old oil, so I always buy the new. They didn't have this at the dealer, so I just got the dealership one. So like I said, I'm a huge fan of K&N, but they didn't have it, so I'm gonna use the OEM filter, the one that came with the bike when I bought it. He said, well, not just he, it was like 3 of the guys that worked there at Kawasaki. They said that this filter is way better than the K&N, and this one is like $5 and that one is like $16. So I don't understand why a cheaper filter it's better than the high quality, high performance, and it's even smaller. But if you guys want to order this one is way heavier, and I already dumped all the oil. If you guys want to order one of these online, they have it. It's a KN/303, that's the number, and this will fit your 2014 all the way to 2017 Kawasaki ES300 ABS, non-ABS, or winter edition. Like this one it's a winter edition. So let's put the new one. What you guys want to do is just grab with your finger just a touch of oil, nothing crazy, and lubricate just around. And this one doesn't have the 17 millimeter, so I'm just gonna hand tie it as much as I can. I mean, the new filter, it's there. I tie it as much as I could. Even I grabbed a rag, put it around the filter and twist it, and I mean, it's super hard. I don't think it's going nowhere, but I mean, I will double check it like in 2-3 days, and to make sure. That's another reason why I don't like OEM filters, because you never know if it is tight or not. And with the K&N, with the 17 millimeter ratchet and socket, you can make sure it's tight for sure, and it's not going nowhere. So what's next is to start pouring the new oil. So it says that you need to pour 2 full quarters and 3 or 5/8, but I'm gonna pour 2, and I'm just gonna be checking on that little window right there, on this window right here. If you will see a blue line whenever the oil is like exactly on the blue line, on the middle of the circle, that means your oil is good. But whenever you're done, I will recommend don't go on the third bottle, don't go all the way in. Just throw something in there, turn on the bike, let it run for a little bit, turn it off, wait until the oil goes all the way down to the engine, recheck your oil, and if it needs oil, then pour some more. It's better if it needs than that you overfilled it, so make sure and keep that in mind. So I'm just gonna pour 2 for now, and then just pour little by little on. I'm also doing boomerangs on my Instagram. If you guys want to follow my Instagram, I will put it down here, so make sure to follow me, because more maintenance stuff is coming for this bike. I'm also gonna post a video on how to clean your K&N filter or replace, and also I'm going to replace my brake pads, front and rear, and I'm also going to replace my sprockets, front and rear, and I'm also going to replace the chain. So make sure you stay tuned for those videos. So I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit, and I'm still have one more bottle, which this is the one that I'm gonna just pour little by little. And as you guys can see, the window, it's almost there. It's almost there. So I need more like a 1/8 of an inch to fill that up. But I'm gonna turn it on right now, just with 2/4, and let it run for like 5 minutes. Turn it back off, let it sit for another 5 minutes, and I'm gonna check the oil again. So, cause you don't wanna overfill the motor. So it takes more time, but I mean, well, it's up to you, but I wouldn't recommend it. So I'm not sure if you guys can like really see. I'm cleaning it, but I'm right in the middle. As you guys can see, I'm right at the middle. So I'm gonna turn on the bike. And I'm gonna let it run for 5 minutes. Turn it back off. Check the oil. Don't turn it back on. And let it sit off about 5 more minutes, and come and check the oil. This is why it's so important to double check your oil. As you guys can see, my oil, it's not on my, it looks like it's empty. It's because the bike is running. So all the oil, it's in the motor. So as soon as I turn it off and let it sit for like 5 minutes, all the oil is going to return, and then I'm gonna be able to see if it needs more, which I think it is gonna need more, because the oil filter takes around 100 millimeters of oil or something like that. No, it takes 100 ounces. So it's for sure that I'm gonna need some more oil after I turn it off. It actually took around 20 minutes, to be honest, because as soon as I turn it off, let it sit for 5 minutes, the oil was like barely at the bottom, like barely in here. So I wait 20 minutes, and then now the bike is completely cold, and I add some more. So I'm assuming it's just the oil that the oil filter catch. So now I should be good about right there, because I'm in the middle. I'm right in the line. So I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm going to remove this and put the cap back in place, just hand tight. And that's it. So if you guys want to see more videos of my beautiful Kawasaki, please subscribe, like, comment what kind of videos you guys want to watch, and see you guys until next time.